Brick Lane, by Monica Ali is a compelling novel that delves into the life of Nazneen, a Bangladeshi woman who moves to London following an arranged marriage. The story explores themes of cultural identity, immigration, and personal transformation. The novel begins in a rural village in Bangladesh, where Nazneen is born and raised. Her early life is marked by traditional expectations and a fatalistic acceptance of her circumstances. At the age of 18, Nazneen is married off to Chanu, a man significantly older than her. This arranged marriage sets the stage for her move to London, where she must navigate a new and unfamiliar world. Nazneen's initial experiences in London are characterized by isolation and homesickness. She lives in a small apartment in the Tower Hamlets area, a vibrant but impoverished part of the city with a large Bangladeshi community. Nazneen speaks little English and spends her days confined to the apartment, feeling disconnected from the bustling life around her. Her husband, Chanu, is well-meaning but often ineffectual, with grand ambitions that rarely come to fruition. Chanu is portrayed as an educated man with lofty dreams but limited success. He is perpetually studying for various qualifications and holds a series of low-level jobs, constantly promising Nazneen a better future. His frustrations and disappointments weigh heavily on their marriage. Despite his shortcomings, Chanu genuinely cares for Nazneen, though his traditional views often clash with her emerging sense of independence. Nazneen's life takes on new dimensions with the birth of her children, Shahana and Bibi. Motherhood brings her joy but also new challenges, as she grapples with raising her children in a culture vastly different from her own. The generational and cultural gap between Nazneen and her daughters becomes apparent as they grow up more assimilated into British society, often resisting the traditional values their parents try to instill. As Nazneen becomes more accustomed to her life in London, she starts to assert her independence. She learns English and begins to venture out into the community. Her growing confidence is mirrored by her involvement in local affairs, including working as a seamstress from home. This work connects her with other women in the community and introduces her to new ideas and perspectives. Nazneen's life takes a dramatic turn when she meets Kareem, a young radical who is deeply involved in the local Muslim community. Their relationship starts professionally, with Kareem acting as her sewing business intermediary, but it soon develops into a passionate affair. Kareem's radical views and activism expose Nazneen to political ideas and personal desires she had previously suppressed. This affair challenges her sense of duty and loyalty, leading to intense personal conflict. The novel vividly portrays the tensions within the Bangladeshi community in London, particularly in the aftermath of the September 11 attacks. Issues of identity, belonging, and cultural conflict come to the forefront as the community grapples with its place in British society. Kareem's radicalism and the response from the broader community highlight the diverse and often conflicting views within the immigrant experience. Chanu's long-held dream of returning to Bangladesh eventually comes to a head. He believes that he can provide a better future for his family there, away from the struggles they face in London. This decision forces Nazneen to confront her own desires and the reality of her life in London. The prospect of returning to Bangladesh brings a sense of fear and uncertainty, as well as the realization of how much she has changed since leaving her homeland. Nazneen ultimately decides to stay in London, choosing independence and the life she has built for herself over returning to Bangladesh with Chanu. This decision marks a significant transformation in her character, as she moves from a passive acceptance of fate to an active assertion of her own will. Nazneen's choice reflects her growth and the development of a stronger sense of self. The novel ends on a hopeful note, with Nazneen looking forward to the future with a renewed sense of purpose. She remains in London with her daughters, who have also come to terms with their identities. Nazneen's journey from a submissive, traditional wife to an independent woman encapsulates the broader themes of immigration, cultural adaptation, and personal empowerment. Her story is a testament to the resilience and strength of the human spirit in the face of adversity and change. Brick Lane, by Monica Ali, is a rich and nuanced narrative that explores the complexities of immigrant life, cultural identity, and personal transformation through the lens of Nazneen's experiences. The novel highlights the challenges and triumphs of adapting to a new world while staying connected to one's roots, ultimately celebrating the journey towards self-discovery and independence.